Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's AceTrainerNinja here today, my dudes. Oh, that's a close up. Here today, my dudes, with a brand new episode of our Minecraft survival Let's Play here on the AceTrainerNinja channel. Now today, my dudes, as you guys can see here, I'm currently in my hidey hole. I've been AFK here for a little while near our sugarcane farm and a bunch of other stuff. I did a thing off camera. I did a thing between episodes. I was actually wanting to do this in an episode, but I was thinking about it, and everybody's seen mob farms be made, right? We don't need to go through like the whole ins and outs. I can just kind of go over the measurements you might need, but there's so many tutorials on YouTube. This is not supposed to be a tutorial based Let's Play. Let me just get in real close. You smell good. This is not supposed to be a tutorial-based Let's Play, so I figured I'll just skip the boring stuff so we can get into the fun stuff today. I went ahead and built our mob farm real quick off camera and did like a good 3 or 4 hours worth of just sprinting around and lighting things up. I've only been AFK here probably for about an hour, so you can see here the rates are not fantastic quite yet, but this is fully automatic. I did go up 25 blocks instead of 24, and if I ever wanted to make it so that they didn't die, I do believe I could put slabs right here to make it so that they live on half a heart, if I wanted to get the XP from this thing. But since we have that zombie farm down there, just over by the village that just produces XP for days, I can get level 50 in probably about half an hour sitting in that thing. So I figured I don't really need the XP from this thing, I just need the drops. So I'm just kind of letting this thing go on. And as you can see here, we got a nice amount of bone, we got a nice amount of gunpowder already, and I've only been here for about an hour. Anyway, real quick, I went ahead and time-lapsed our building of this monstrosity. So it goes up 25 and it goes out on 8, or by 8 on each side, or by 9 technically if you go to the outer wall, but by 8, that bottom part right there, right? 9 counting the outer wall. And then I just filled the rest of that in with slabs. So it's a very basic mob farm design. I do want to add a second tier eventually, but I only had time to build the first one for now. I'll probably build the second tier off camera at some point. Let me go ahead and show you guys the process of this thing being built, because I am very proud of how the time-lapse came out. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. While you guys were watching that, I've been down here in the mines trying to collect some goodies. I got a lot of coal here, trying to scoop up, because we still need to make a whole ton of torches. But also, while I was down here, I've been collecting a bunch of other goodies, and I've managed to uncover, not one, but 2 veins of diamonds. Basically right next to each other, actually. Which is pretty amazing, I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. I've been down here about 20 minutes maybe. I've only dug from here, which is the main hallway, out. Not very far, as you can see. And in the last episode, if you guys missed that, first off, go back and check that out. But in the last episode, we got this Fortune 1 golden pickaxe, which we are about to use to collect our first fortune mine diamonds of the series. Now, I'm a little bit nervous because I've actually never tried mining diamonds with gold, but I have to imagine it works. That doesn't work! Oh my goodness! That is so annoying. Oh, we should have had 10. We should have had 10. I didn't know! Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'm so sad. Well, that's depressing. But hopefully it'll be okay. Because what we actually have planned for today should, again, hopefully, kind of make up for that bit of stupidity there. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy today's episode, because we're going to be doing something we actually haven't done yet, surprisingly enough. And that is, we're going to be doing decoration. That's right. We're finally going to get around to decorating some of our builds around our little setup here. But what I wanted to work on today, actually, I want to work on this area. I want to get the bridge figured out that we talked about, that Zoke, the Doge God, had suggested. And I think we're going to probably put it either here or there. I don't think I like this area quite as much as I thought I did. Doesn't really have... Go away! Go away, you! I really need to sleep. Hold on. Anyway, I definitely think I want to put the bridge either here or there, and we're gonna figure out a little bit of design of a design for that. A little bit later today as well. Oh my gosh, there's a phantom living. There's a phantom living in my house. What do I even do about that? I also want to figure out how we're gonna complete this. Make sure it's all, you know, structured properly. I want to put a staircase on this side as well, and I might even flatten this out a little bit, do a little bit of terraining. But this is what I want to work on today, is making our portal look complete, much nicer. I've not really built with this palette before. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, but I want to try to figure it out, and I want to try to make it work. And I think we're gonna start with that by building this side up a little bit. Okay, well that's not really looking much better. It looks very unsupported, which is the exact opposite of what I wanted. Oh, that's why that looks weird, because that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I need to match that, for one, and I don't really know how you make that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I got the right idea, though. I don't know. Let me play around with this for a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back when I find a design that I like. Alright, so little progress report here. I have decided that I'm going to go ahead and try to make a proper circle around this thing, but I've not had to work with 2 wide center circles before, so I know I need 4, and I think it goes 3, and normally it'd be 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, but it would make a really big circle, and I didn't want that large of a circle, so I kind of guesstimated, and I don't think I did it quite right, but I don't think I did it quite wrong either. So now what I need to do is I need to go into the nether and collect a fair chunk of nether right to kind of fill this in, and probably a little bit of, probably make some of it nether brick, probably mix in some wart or whatever, and I'm going to get some of those fungus to make some nether trees as well, kind of around the thing. And other than that, that's kind of all I've really decided so far. I think I want to restore what this used to be, and kind of make it a little bit more of a platform, and have it come all the way around, you know, connect on the other side, and a really nice thing. I want to make proper staircase up through the thing on both sides, and eventually this is going to be replaced once again with lava, but I had to clean it up because I kept burning myself. Anyway, I will eventually collect that obsidian and put lava back down underneath of the staircase and underneath of the portal, because I think that did look pretty cool. Why, hello there, fellas. Wow, interesting seeing you all here. Can't imagine why. I don't have a shield or anything either. Okay, hold on. You know what? Alright, ye old butt sniffers. Ready to get your buns handed to you? Huh? Ow. Oh, I was using my shield wrong, like a doofus. I'm sorry. Yeah. Blocked. Ow. You guys hurt. Stop it. Ow, you keep pushing him towards me. Please cease and desist. Yeah. And I didn't even kill the head guy. So I didn't even get the curse of whatever the heck. I don't remember the name of it, but I got an ominous banner, cause we are the victors. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm just hang that right there. Look at that. Look at that trophy. I need health back, please. Okay, so I think I figured out kind of what I want to go for here. Sort of, kind of. I think right down here at the bottom, I'm going to want to put one of these. And we're going to build this on up here like so. Let's pop in chain there and a chain there. Alrighty. There's 2 chains in. That's really lame. I wanted to put chains from the sides as well, cause I had heard that. Oh, you know what it is? I'm still playing in 16.1 because that's the version that we have a release for Optifine with, and my computer really doesn't particularly like to run this game at a solid frame rate. Like you guys can see here, it's pretty steady at 60. And that's just, I think it's only because I have it limited at 60. Yeah, max frame rate VSync, which I think pretty much kind of, it syncs it with my video, and my video out my monitor only refreshes at 60 hertz. So it kind of, or 70 hertz I think, so I think it kind of sticks it at 60. Because I have to stick with Optifine, I don't actually have the latest update, and I think 16.2 is the one where they introduced the vertical chains, which is kind of lame that I don't get to play with that yet. And that was like the whole point of this, was because I wanted to hang it on vertical chains and it was gonna look awesome. But I mean, the chains still look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I still like them, and we're still gonna stick with this, but it kind of ruins a little bit of what I had planned. It's a teeny tad bit, but we're gonna go ahead and lay these down like this. And I need more slabs. So here's something else I did kind of play with in my mind. Something I thought might look pretty cool. Something like this. We put up the wall. Ow. But what if we put up the wall like that along the top and hung it from that? I don't know if that looks better or worse, and probably would look better if I built the whole thing out of the wall though. Yes, I think yes. Stand back and look. Yes, I think yes. That looks so much better. Actually being finally completed. So in the last episode, we got ourselves a new doggo. And we don't have a name for him. I mentioned in the last episode kind of quickly that I wanted you guys to name our pupper dog as well. I have not seen any comments for it yet. Now, that's not saying that there isn't any. So far, the video only has like 6 views, give or take. I think it had 3 last time I looked, but that was a few hours ago, so I'm just assuming it has a few more since then. But so far, no comments for doggo name. So please, down below, this guy needs a name. He absolutely needs a name. Look how cute he is with this little red collar. He definitely needs a name, and I would like so much for that to be taken care of by you guys. That would make me very, very much happy. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to plan. Obviously, we're gonna have a pathway that comes out of here. And it's probably just gonna be a pretty straight one, since I've kind of decorated the sides here a little bit. I'm gonna level this out a little bit with a little bit of terraining real quick. I've got this leveled out just a little bit here. I want a pathway coming off this way. So we're gonna have the path come out to about here. We're gonna have a path that comes off kind of this way and around, up the hill and around. Pretty wide berth. You know, I don't want it too close to the house. We're still gonna have a path that comes kind of around this way, off towards the back. We're just gonna wrap around the house basically. And of course, it'll also probably branch off a little bit this way. We might have another bridge over here that connects to some builds that are gonna go on over here. It might branch off kind of here, just whatever goes on over on that other island. I don't know. That's for future. That's for future, like episode 50 and more. We're gonna have the path come off this way and cut pretty close to the house here because we have limited space. And I want it to come up through here, right? Also, just around the house, we're gonna basically just be in the center of a pathway here. And it's gonna meet, these two are gonna meet again back here and go off to a main road that kind of goes through the center here. And it's gonna be a bunch of branching paths here. We're gonna basically build a town back here. So first branching path that I would like to have, which is actually probably gonna be kind of a Y path because we tend to cut straight through here a lot. So I want to have a path that kind of follows the way we typically come, but also we're gonna have another path that comes from back this way somewhere once we kind of get there, right? So it's gonna be kind of a branching Y path. We'll probably have another build kind of here in the center of this Y path, just in front of this place. A nice small little, maybe a little saloon or something, you know, just kind of right there. I don't know. So we definitely need to connect that up to try to avoid replacing our bulletin board, because I would like to keep this as untouched as possible. We might do a little bit more decorating to it soon, but as untouched as possible, I want to keep that. So we're probably going to go ahead and just take our path straight around behind it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It won't be centered with this, but that's fine. So we'll come out of our house. We'll have the bulletin board right there, and our path will just ever so slightly, probably not even quite this far over, just ever so slightly kind of branch around it. And I think it'll look nice. And this will just kind of be like a centerpiece, just through the path. And we might even Y it through here and have another kind of pathway that kind of cuts through here. I don't know that it's necessary. I don't know anything. I don't know absolutely anything. But right here, I do know is where we're going to put our bridge. And I think I want to make it 4 wide. But it does make centering things a little bit difficult. But I think 4 wide for a bridge is pretty normal. I think that's going to look just fine. It's going to be a nice bridge that hopefully will kind of arc over the water. That's the idea, because I want to be able to still take a boat through here if need be. You know, if I decide to go exploring, I don't want to get stuck by our bridge. So I want a nice arc that goes right on over. And we're going to probably flatten this out just a little bit up here. Do a little bit of terraining to make it less of an incline, and maybe, you know, stretch this out so it's a nice 2 or 3 blocks here, and then another jump, and then another jump or whatever. We'll probably match it up as much as possible. Just a straight cut through here to this as much as possible. And I think a lot of our pathways are going to look similar to this. Our main quote unquote main pathways, you know, pathways that lead directly to, you know, like the one that leads directly from the road to our front door. That's going to be a different pathway, a different type of pathway, obviously. The one that branches off from the main pathway that loops around the house towards that thing, that's going to be a different pathway. You know, there's going to be some variation here and there. But I think for the most part, I really like the way this looks. I really do. And I would like to have a lot more of that. And I think some height variation is going to go into this as well. I'm going to play around with this a little bit off screen. See if I can find anything that looks particularly interesting. I'm thinking some walls maybe dotted around so we can put some lighting up that isn't just scattered torches along the ground. That'd be nice. But I'm going to go ahead and call this one right. Oh, that's my butt. I'm going to go ahead and call this one right here. I know we didn't get a whole lot done in this episode. Basically, we had a montage showing that thing off in the background, and then we decorated that portal, but that's about all I have time for today. I've actually been sitting down here, believe it or not, recording this episode for about 2 hours now, even though you guys have only hopefully about 20 minutes worth of video. But that's kind of the point of the editing, right? That's kind of the point of the editing. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please let me know by showing support and hitting that like button down below for me. It does help out a whole heck of a lot. Subscribe if you guys are indeed new around here, and share this video with your friends. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.